YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from SportsGamerscom, and in today's Madden 24 video, I'm about to break down the top 3 most dominant defenses to use in the entire game. These defenses can be used to stop the run, stop the pass, get pressure, and at the end of the video, I will break down the best playbook that you can use on defense to get all these formations and defenses I'm about to show you guys. Now, what I'm going to do here is, with each defense, I'm going to break down the coaching adjustments you want to use, and then give you a very general overview of how to run the defense with the best plays and setups to get pressure, stop the run, all that. So we're going to start off with the 3-3 cub. Now, the 3-3 cub can be found in a few different playbooks, multiple, 4-6, etc. I personally think that if you're going to run it, you should run either multiple or 4-6, because if you're going to run the 3-3 cub, you really want to go from the 3-3 into the 3-3 cub to get your safeties in the game. So like here in the nickel 3-3, you guys can see that you can sub 3 safeties in the game at the linebacker position, whereas if you came out in the 3-3, you could not do that. Then, you know, if you have good linebackers, you can put them in as the edge rushers. But what you're going to really want to do, the most important thing here is the audibles. There's 3 plays you really want to run in this defense, and that's going to be the Tampa 2, the cover 4 show 2, and the Mike blitz 0. Now, right now, I'm personally running my coaching adjustments for these defenses with auto flip on, with the auto alignment on default. I always, no matter what defense I'm in, keep my play ball setting for ball and air defense. I just get more interceptions that way. My option defense on conservative. Now, right now, I'm not running match with these. If I want to run cover 4, I'm just running a zone drop. And that's just because, like, right now, the cover 4 is a little buggy. It can be used really good against bunch and tight to stop corner routes. But other than that, there's just some bugs right now. So I'm more comfortable using zone drops right now to stop the corners. So what I'm going to do here with my zone drops is I'm going to put my flats on either 25 or 30, my curl flats on 5, and my hook zones on 10. That's just going to give me the best chance to stop corner routes, you know, when I need to. So we're going to come out in any play from the 3-3. Normally I just come out and cover 4 drop, but it really doesn't matter. This defense has the ability to easily stop the run and the pass at the same time, which is why I got it in my top 3. Now guys, if you want more tips and tricks like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I also drop gameplays and news. And, you know, if you're rocking me, smash that like button, comment on the video. This video is sponsored by Thrive Fantasy. I have partnered with them, so if you guys enjoy playing daily fantasy games, make sure to check out Thrive Fantasy. I dropped a link in my comments in the description of the video, or if you click it and use the code DUKE, you will get a 100% deposit match up to $250 when you sign up. It's the best offer they're going to have all year long. Highly recommended. So, all that said, when you come out in the 3-3, literally, you can click one click to the right on the D-pad, and you'll get into the 3-3 cub. The 3-3 cub, now we have Mike blitz 0, cover 4 show 2, and Tampa 2. So we have a man blitz, cover 0. We have cover 4 zone, and we have Tampa 2. Now, what I like about this defense is you can mix in, obviously, your coverage is man or zone. You can mix in the blitz. You can mix in coverage. So, you know, if somebody's sending everybody out on a route, you guys can use this defense to get some good pressure. But if they start blocking people, the 3-man rushes here is really, really effective. So, like, what I do is when I notice that people are starting to, you know, just block extra players, I'm actually, at this point, I'm going to just only rush 3. So, like, if I'm in man defense like this, I could easily go ahead and put this guy over here, put him, you know, into a curl flat, shaded down, so now I have a hard flat, shade over the top, I have a cloud. Either way, that's dropping at 30 yards, right? So now I don't have to worry about the corner out over there. I can do the same thing over here if I want to stop the corner out, and then I can man up these safeties, right? I can man the safeties up. You know, I can spy one if they're, you know, abusing me with the run, with the quarterback. If they're attacking the flat, I could drop a curl flat to help out at 5 yards. You know, really anything you want to do, you can do. This is a really good defense, and if you run a 3-man rush like this, the biggest key is to keep your user on a pass rush angle. If you keep your user on a pass rush angle, the game is going to think that you're rushing 4, and you'll get better sheds that way. As you guys can see here, there's really nothing open, and that D tackle shedded pretty quick. So that's what I really like about this defense. Do you want to become a better Madden player and win more games? If so, check out my premium Madden strategy website, SportsGamerscom. I have built SportsGamerscom to provide you with the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks and schemes, all from the pros at the lowest price possible. I have helped thousands upon thousands of Madden players improve their games, and I can help you as well. Our VIP Madden membership is our best offer yet. This membership will include all of our Madden ebooks all year long and hundreds of weekly Madden Vault tip updates to keep you ahead of the game. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Is the ability to send the 5-man blitz, but then mix in the all-out coverage. The 3-man rush from this formation is really good. I would say the most important player on this defense, actually, when you run it, is that D tackle, because that D tackle gets sheds. As you guys can see here, he sheds pretty fast, and there's really nowhere to go. You're going to be responsible for the middle when you run this, so you're going to kind of watch like deep post routes, slants, posts over in the middle of the field, drags, all that good stuff. Now, at the same time, if they send everybody out, you can definitely send 5. You could send 5 from any play. You could do it from the Mike Blitz. You could do it from the cover 4. You could do it from the Tampa 2. Really whatever you want to do. That's up to you. If you send 5, just blitz all the linebackers. It's not that complicated. And, you're going to be able to get pressure. Now, I will say, guys, there's a glitch out of the 3-3. I call it the 3-3 glitch, man. It's an exclusive for Sports Gamers VIP members. That stuff is crazy. It's taking over the game. We got it on SportsGamerscom for our VIP members, man. Check it out. Check it out, man, if you want to get better at the game. Coming in at number 2 on the list is Dollar. Guys, Dollar is still super dominant this year. You can still run it a few different ways to get super consistent edge pressure from these slot corners that are blitzing. Now, the plays this year are still honestly the same. The DB Fire 2 and the Spinner are still dominant. Honestly, Spinner might be the best play in Madden in the last couple of years. It is still super good this year. It's very, very hard to block. Just so you guys can see here, like, the slot corners still completely scream. But there are different things you need to know about this defense to make it work compared to last year. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys is the coaching adjustments again. With Dollar, you're still going to be better to use it on base to make sure you can get the slot corners always lined up in the easiest spot for them to scream. Now, I will tell you guys, there is an advanced way to run this defense, leaving it on default. That's more of a loop blitz. That's a little bit harder to do. But for the most user-friendly way to run this, I would put it on base because it's going to be less for you to set up. You're not going to have to move slot corners around. It's just going to be easier. So we have it on base with auto flip on. And once again, I'm still using the same zone drops because I do like to mix in, different coverages at $1. I don't just play man. I just don't play zone. But these are the audibles: Spinner, DB Fire 2 press, cover 4 drop contain, cover 2 linebacker blitz, right? So the biggest thing you need to know about Dollar this year is, like you saw in the first little example, the DBs, they still come off the edge really, really fast. The problem is the run. It's harder to stop the run this year in Dollar. Now, you can kind of counter that by pinching your whole defense. So to pinch your whole defense, you hit R1 or RB, and then you flick the right stick down. Basically, that's going to press your corners, but also it's going to pinch the D-line. Past that, you can move the safeties in the box. And now, if they do run the ball, like here, all audible to a base, you can, well, they just ran commit. I don't know why they did that. We're going to have to do that again. We did not run commit there. I guess we got glitches in Madden 24, surprise, surprise. But if they do audible to a run, with the line pinched and a good user, with the safeties in the box, you guys can see there's not really a lot of lanes to work. Now, the blitz still does work well, even when you pinch the D-line. You can do these blitzes from DB Fire 2 or Spinner. So, like right here, we could audible to Spinner. But the thing with Spinner is, notice that when you call Spinner, with both of these linebackers blitzing, one of the players is going to be unguarded, probably the tight end. So, either the tight end or the running back should be unguarded, so you need to man them up. And at this point, you can do a few different things. You could actually blitz 6, keep this guy blitzing, and user the guy on the running back if they block the running back. But, in case they send everybody out, I tend to feel like it is better to user the blitzing guy. So that way, because a lot of people will try to quick snack plays with everybody going out to beat blitzes. So, like, if they send everybody out, now everyone's guarded. You can just lurk the middle. And as you guys see, this blitz is screaming. Now, even if they block somebody, Spinner and DB Fire 2 still get good pressure. So that's as you guys can see, the D tackles on this game get crazy disengages, by the way. Look at how the D tackle kind of walked up the A gap with the edge pressure. So even though, this defense is a little bit harder to use this year because of the run game, it's still something you want to get comfortable with, because when you face someone who wants to pass and just mix in the run, this is probably the best defense still to run, because as you guys can see, the heat is real. Coming in at number 1 on the list is the nickel 3-3. Guys, the nickel 3-3 is unreal this year because you can stop everything you need to on offense from this formation. You have run D for inside runs and stretches that people like to do. You have really glitchy loop blitzes where the DNs are going to fly in untouched. You have good coverage schemes, and you can use this to audible to the 3-3 cov and get all your safeties on the field. So people are loving this right now. This linebacker blitz zero play is kind of meta. Personally, I'm not a huge fan. I think it's easy to beat. But you can run loop blitzes from like anything. The key is you just need to have fast DNs. So like what I'm going to do before I actually show you guys how to run a loop blitz, I'm going to show you guys you got to put your linebackers at the end. So you guys see here, I actually put linebackers at the end because the Seahawks actual DNs aren't that fast. Like if you play Mutt, a lot of the best players are still using the rookie premier Nolan Smith just because of his speed. Like his other stats aren't amazing, but his speed is so good that that's all you need because they're going to loop around the edge untouched. So you're probably going to want auto flip on to match the nickel back to the strong side of the formation. And then you're going to want your auto alignment on the fault because that just allows you to play man and zone a little bit better. Keep in mind this year most people are running bunch and tight formations. So like for this defense, we're not really relying upon nickel corners to come free like dollar. So like we don't need the base alignment on for that because our linebackers will line up the same regardless. I still do, again, I still use the same zone drops. So I'm actually going to show you one of the loop blitzes I like to run, which is just from cover 4 drop. Like I said, this formation right now is notorious for these loop blitzes from cover 4, man, literally whatever. You can even do it from cover 3. Really all you got to do is just move these linebackers out, blitz them right next to the defensive ends, and do a QB contain. That is literally it. When you blitz them and make sure that they're on QB contains, what's going to be happening is these DNs are going to fly around that outside. See what I'm saying? And like, it's just a really difficult defense to deal with because you can block a running back and it's just not consistent to pick it up. If you guys take a look at the replay here, both of them kind of looped around the edge. Like you guys can see what I'm talking about if you zoom in. See how like the tackles just didn't block either D end? The contains just caused the tackles to just go stupid. And I tried to step up, and the one on the left kind of got pushed out of the play, but the one on the right, you know, didn't. I tried to just throw it away, and I ended up getting picked, or a drop pick. So you guys can see how a blitz like this would be annoying, and the fact that you can do it from so many coverages out of this formation is what makes this formation so glitchy. Because like I said, you could do this from like any play almost if you know what you're doing. Man, zone, and then the best players are also going to always mix in good adjustments. It's tough. You combine that with the fact that this formation is hard to run the ball on. This is why I put it as the #1 spot. Now, if you want all of these defenses, you can actually find all of them in the multiple defensive playbook. The 4-6-2, but I consider multiple to be the best because it also has the 3-4 odd, which is a screamer, guys. A screamer. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.